Kenny E with Danica Aquatics. So the reason for this stream, guys, is I'm going to end up, I'll let a few of you come in. But what I'm going to do is show you what we've been getting done around here. Danny's back there tapping away as we speak. We've gotten a lot accomplished in the last couple of days. So I will share with you shortly. As you can hear Danny back there tapping away. Hope everyone is doing well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We got some big changes going on, guys. I'm starting to get excited. Danny and I are making headway on the new and approved Daniken household. And as promised, we told you we would do a pop-up occasionally. So we're doing a quick pop-up for you guys, going to show you some of the stuff that we got going on. Dave O, what is going on, sir? Figure I'll let some people pile in and then I'll start the tour. We've got a lot of stuff, a lot of big changes that have happened in the last few days. So I thought I would share with you. I will be doing other videos, long-length videos on our progress as well. But big things are changing. We got a lot of stuff going on. So it's really, really cool. Now, like I said, shortly here, I'll take you guys through and show you what's going on. But the whole lower level is going to be flipped completely different than what we originally thought. Danny and I are going to be actually, the room we just cleaned out, we are going to turn into the pleco room. But we're going to be a little bit of a break here because we're going to have people come in and put new vinyl windows in. So that way, when we get these rooms reset up, we don't have to worry about having to mess with them again later. They will be done. So waiting for somebody to come out and give us some quotes on vinyl windows. Most likely it's going to be Renewal by Anderson is who we're considering. But I just want to get a few more quotes. Danny and I have already got the money sitting there ready to do it. So the good news is it won't be having to wait to save up the dough to get it done. We've already got it set aside, ready to go. So now we need to get these windows in so we can finish. And to give you guys an idea, I'll show you these windows. They are from the 60s. And I mean, these I full on blame for our energy problem. Look at that. It's that old steel aluminum window. When the thing's closed, you can still feel a draft coming through. So once we get all new vinyl windows in here, I'm going to have them redo all the seals. Going to be looking good. The place is in shambles right now because we've been moving stuff about, clearing up rooms. But I'll give you guys a quick little rundown of what we've been accomplishing. Danny's been in here just working like a hound. So here you go, guys. Here's the old rack room. There it is. There's Danny. She don't want you guys to see her in her grubby work clothes. She was worried. She cracks me up. There was mildew, obviously, because it's been a fish room with carpet in it for so long where we did overflows. She was all worried about all this mildew you guys see. And I said, well, if they're fish people, they probably have a pretty good idea what mildew is. But anyway, guys, this used to be formerly the rack room. We now have all the carpet up. We're going to get all this tile up. And then Danny has this cement stuff that she wants to put down that we're going to use. And then we figure when we're done with the house and we want to turn it back into livable conditions, then we'll put down some permanent floors to purdy it up and make it look purdy. But for being a fish room, what we're going to do is just probably put some cement treatment down. So that way, if we have an accident, it's not hurting a thing. But we're going to get all these walls redone in here, new window, new trim board, and then we'll start moving in. What we're going to do is what we did in this room. It's going to be a similar setup. I'll show you what we've done in here. So what she's starting to do now is we're going to paint all these cinder blocks black. We're still going to do the cinder block setup like that. only it's all going to be painted black. Anyway, all of these tanks in here are going to be moved from this room, so we can redo the floors in here as well. And so the room next door that we're finishing up over here is now going to become our pleco room. Everything in here will be plecos. And how we think we're going to set it up is similar in there. We'll have two 55s and two 40s there, two 55s, two 40s there, and most likely two 75s and 40s here. So it's going to be amazing. And then we will utilize this closet space. I do have a double 55 stand that we will use for the closet, and we'll have two 55s in this closet as well. But yeah, it's really starting to come together. We're going to have all this for storage space up here. So we're starting to get excited to know that this is starting to head in the right direction.
The windows.
Yeah, I told them about the windows. Then the other thing we want to do is we got this sealer stuff. See how the lower starting to get some cracks in the foundation and whatnot. So we're going to want to get that all sealed up on the inside and outside. So it's going to be a really neat when we're done. We hope to have this room after the windows put in. I don't think it will take me and Danny more than probably another 3 weeks to get everything done that we want to get done in here. We got to paint all these walls, and then we're going to get the plecos in here after we got the floor done. And then we'll actually be able to start hanging up some of our fish art that we have and stuff. But this is going to be the pleco room. So I can't tell you how long this carpet has been bothering me. But to have it up now, finally gone. And it's because of Danny. She's been grinding us like a drill instructor, making sure all this shit gets done each day. Because I am lazy by nature, I'll admit it. I would rather chill out on a Saturday and do something that's fun versus messing with this stuff. But she convinced me that we needed to do it today. So that is what we're doing. We are getting that all dialed in. And we've got more fresh babies going in the super white tank. I noticed there's eggs again in there. So hopefully we have another fresh batch of those soon. The leopard frogs have been doing outstanding. They've been averaging roughly a brew a month. I think I'm up to about 20 to 30 of those little guys now. And then the king tigers, same thing. They've been going crazy. We got a bunch of fresh batches of those. We have fresh batches of super reds, fresh batches of longfin albinos. We believe our 397s are trapping now. The L82s have been showing signs of trapping. So we're getting excited. We also will be bringing in those L306s and the bristlenose from Paraguay. Miss June is supposed to be sending me those. I'm hoping that I see them here soon, but that's what the plan is. And then the other pleco that we are bringing in that we also think that we're going to start breeding is the L260 Queen Albaros, or however you say it. We'd like to get those going as well. But yeah, these plecos, man, are I got to tell you, they get in your blood, and it's like, wow, you got to have more. All right. Well, hello, Miss Carol. Hey, Jack, what's going on, brother? So yeah, guys, exciting stuff going on in the old Daniken house. We're starting to really get pumped up now. Things are starting to kind of take hold to get the place finally fixed up the way that we've always dreamed of having it is nice. We're still considering taking up all of this flooring that I spent weeks putting down, this simulated wood that we have down now. Really considering taking it out. I'm going to save it, then I'll re-put it down once we are done with the fish room, because I guarantee you the stuff that's under that 300 gallon is not going to be worth anything when we're done, and I'll have to replace it anyway. So I'm thinking I'd rather just throw down some kind of stuff that is either that it's like a cement sealer where you can put little flake in and not, and I think that's how we're going to do the flooring throughout the whole basement. That way, if it gets spilled on, no big deal. We don't care. That's kind of the direction we're going. Well, thank you, Moose. This is my old leather. This is the one I picked up that y'all saw on the video when I picked up Lucas for the first time at the airport that time. That's this. This is my scrunch jacket, as I call it now, when we're doing work and stuff. My wife actually for Christmas last year or the year before bought me a new brown leather jacket, so I now use this one as my spare jacket. Thanks for stopping in, Jack. Greatly appreciated, brother. Yeah, we're not overdoing it. We're taking it slow and easy. But yeah, guys, it's pretty exciting, man. Starting to see things take form. It's weird seeing all these tanks. I don't still don't know how to act feeding at night. I feel like I'm forgetting a lot of stuff, and it's just because they're not there anymore. I mean, I think you guys saw it back here. I'll show you how much tanks are now no longer servicing. So in here, we moved a bunch more tanks back into here so we can get the jobs. So the 300 obviously is the 240 stand. We are going to be doing restocking of this down the road here pretty soon. We just want to get all the major stuff done first before we start bringing in new species and getting our tanks redialed in. But yeah, we're looking forward to getting this bad boy redone. And as you can see, the crypt has went absolutely nuts in here again. So I probably most likely will be taking some of this to the next swap. I would think a shop vac would work, Carol. That's the way I would do it. This tank we have to break down. It's actually got a slow leak in it, so that's going to be getting broken down. We only have one mud skipper left, so we're going to probably put him in a smaller tank, and this will get torn down. And the mangrove, I think what we're going to do with it is we're going to put it in a pot, and I'm going to put it by the back door over here where it gets plenty of light, and I will feed it salt water. When I'm watering it, I will put salt in the water, so hopefully we'll continue to grow. I think I've got 3 to 4 of these bad boys in here, so I think that's all that survived is 3 or 4. So we'll get that redone for these guys and give them good lighting. Down there is my green jades. Those will eventually be upstairs in one of my wife's show tanks. These are the L181s. They're doing outstanding. I've been seeing a few of them here and there. I keep trying to get as many of my Bloody Marys out of here. I keep still finding shrimp. Hey, Crystal, what's going on? So I did add a little cave in there, and there's a pleco already utilizing it. He's enjoying it. These are just some muck guppies that eventually will most likely become feeder fish as we get further along. Then back here we got our L82s. Then the L519s, our cold water tank at the moment. That tank is full of these beautiful cherries that we have. Good color on them. So we're going to let these grow out for a while. But they're doing very well. Look at the color of those cherries, guys. Good color on them. They're doing very well. Then down here we got the just golden white clouds. I'm going to be taking... Well, this is another tank that's going bye-bye, guys. We got a few that I missed in here of the Simulus. So our goal would be to get the rest of our little Simulus out of here. And then this tank's going to be getting sold and out of here. Same thing with this. I'll keep the 55 because it's a good platform that we do intend to still use. I've got the rest of my breeding colony of albino regulars that I'm going to be taking to a pet store here probably today. And then there is 2 female Gymno geophagus in here, and then $1 sunfish. They are most likely going to end up in with those guys. So we can take this up out of here. This is a bunch of coal shrimp. I'm going to take them as skittle shrimp to the next swap. So that tank will be gone. Then all this will be cleared out. And then once we start getting all the other two rooms back there, eventually this is all going to get torn down and will be in the other room, some of it, and then the rest will be sold or taken away. But yeah, guys, it's craziness how much crap's going on around here at the moment. Hold on, I got to pull my britches up. I don't want to have an incident where you guys have a spotting of the Kraken. We don't want that today. All right. But yeah, guys, it's exciting. Now this tank, I'm pretty sure Sue more guppies is going to want. So I'll be giving that tank to her with stand. That is about a 50-gallon cube tank, real thick glass. This is a nice tank. I should have kept it, but again, we're trying to stay disciplined. Going to start moving everything out of here. Then I'll show you what we got going on back here. So like I said, all these tanks will be heading for the room that we're finishing up there. But as you guys remember, I had this full of live bears back in this section. They're all gone. Their history. And then in here, this was my tank full of Neolamberlogus catapatatus. They're all gone. In here, we got maybe 10 to 15 multifasciatus left that we will be selling and getting rid of. And then this tank is going to be converted to a pleco tank. Same with that one. And then we're going to have 40, 40, 40, 40. That is my 397s. And I am going to, when we do this transition, I like the green water. Everybody tells me I should leave them alone and let them be, but I want to be able to see my fish and be able to get them, see if they're breeding and whatnot. These are my 236 RB line. They've got fresh patches in there as well. And then in here are my super reds. And as you can see, we got a fresh little batch. Look at the cute little suckers. Here they are. And you guys have to tell me because we're back in the abyss again. If you start not being able to hear me and whatnot, just let me know. Show you guys where these little guys hang out. There are so many. All right. Cute little leopard frogs. Ain't that awesome? This water feels a little chilly. I'm going to have to check and see what temp that's at. And the multis will all be gone. He's just sitting there like, whatever, dude. So anyway, that's what we got going on there. And then once all that, those two rooms are done, then we can start on this. And these are all the tanks that are going to end up in the studio. The clown loaches where you can see them. Because we got some beautiful clowns. Get them into a nice tank out in the front room up there. What's going on, June? I see you there, Pep. And our little grow out tank of Frontosa. And the big boy Frontosa down below. So anyway, we're starting to get things done, guys. It'll be nice when we get this room done. But Danny's been a mad woman. Like I said, she just is in here right now, just going to town. Look at her. She's like a damn machine.
What? Not a machine.
Just going at it. That's Danny. And she can't understand why she's always hurting. Think I know why. Oh, I must have went away for a minute, huh? Sorry about that, guys. I see it says that I'm live for a minute again. So if I lost you back there, I apologize. I didn't even realize I had done it. Our weather for the next week, June, we are going to be high 40s, low 50s by day. And we do have, I think the lowest it's going to be at night this week is 33. You definitely, if you're thinking of shipping the fish, will want to put a heat pack in them for sure. Because it will be chilly. Just let me know when you do. So me and Danny will be looking out for them. We should need one, June, just one heat pack. They should be okay. Then this tank behind me has been driving me nuts. I finally just pulled I ended up pulling all the caves out of here because these stupid guys keep breeding on me. The actual babies, some of the babies I have in here are old enough that they're starting to breed. So I was getting some regulars in here, which I still have a bunch of them. I'm not going to mess with them today, but anyway, so I'm hoping by pulling the cave that stops them from breeding. I'm sure they'll figure out a hole in one of these rocks or something to still try to breed in, but hopefully it'll at least prevent them from continuing because I don't need any more regular albinos or regular bristlenose. I don't want those. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Carol. Yeah, snow's never any fun. But I think what I'm going to do while I have you guys, while I'm streaming here, I have to get an order ready for one of these pet stores. So I got to be pulling a bunch of these regular albinos out of this tank. And then I've got another tank in the other room. I'm going to be taking some more regular. I don't bring the regular albinos to the swaps. Just about everybody there has them. So it's not something that I've used as a money-making source. They're more of a feed the fish room source. I take them all to the pet stores, and then that's how I've been getting rid of most of these African cichlids that I've been getting rid of. I've just been taking those to the pet stores. I'm sure I could sell them online and whatnot. Now that's the exciting news too. Danny and my father-in-law have started the construction of our website. So here pretty soon, Daniken Aquatics will go live on a website. So if you ever want or wonder what we have available, that's where we're going to sell our caves. That's where we're going to sell all the fish that are available, the shrimp that are available. Also, if you are interested in Daniken gear, we are going to go and have a vendor local here do some shirts for us. And then what we're going to do is offer them on our website. And if you want Daniken gear, you can get it on the website. So I don't think we'll be doing much with our Teesprings much anymore. Well, we will be doing more of the caves here soon, June. That's the one nice thing. Once we get to the point where we're going to finish the room I'm sitting in, that's when Danny's going to get back her craft room, and then we're going to set up a couple of these tables that are outside here. Right now, we did a dump run this morning, but we need to do about another 4 to get done what I want done, which is getting the backyard, all the fishy crap that we're not using to the dump. There's a lot of stuff out there that needs to go bye-bye. So it's been going so well, man. It's just we have accomplished so much in a week and a half, 2 weeks. We can't wait to see what another month of us working hard we should start seeing results from all of our hard work. But we are going to be slowed at the moment till we get the people in to replace all these windows. I do have to get this stand and stuff behind me over there. I'm going to have to move it most likely into the craft room for now, so those people can actually come in and do what they got to do. We got to give them space to work. So once the windows are in, then things should start taking shape pretty quickly. Then, like I said, the room that she's back there working on, our next step is to obviously get the window put in, but we still can be knocking out the walls and the floor and all that while we're waiting on them to put the windows in. I'm going to have them out probably this next week. She's all worried about them. Oh, you got mold on the wall and they won't do it. I mean, it's not mold, first off, it's mildew. The problem was because we had so many tanks down here, we could not run our dehumidifiers anymore. So now that we've lightened the load by quite a bit, I'm going to start plugging in some dehumidifiers all around the fish room again, start sucking some of this moisture out of the air, which will be nice. So, like I said, it just feels good getting things going. Lisa NJ, how are you, sister? I hope you're doing good. Ben Sharp, good to see you, sir. Who else snuck in on me here? I already said hello to June, already said hello to Pep. There's Moose, Crystal. Crystal, I haven't seen you in so long. It's great to see you in here. And I am going to start doing more videos. I apologize. I haven't this week because work has been over the top strenuous. But I will start doing more and more videos as we go along here, as we start getting further and further along in the progress videos and whatnot. Yeah. Lisa NJ says hello. She says hello. Barbara Jackson, how you doing? Oh, people. And Barbara, when I first looked at that, I thought you were saying you were pooping when I first saw it. I was like, what? Now I see what you're saying. Peopling. I don't have the best of eyes. Barbara, I think Danny and I are actually going to try to make Findig this year. I think it's only 9 hours from us, assuming that California's still down there to go to. The rate those fires are going. I hope all you California peeps are safe. I did check on Steph with Aquaria Life. She's safe. I talked to Luke. I didn't even know you did move, June. How on earth all those ginormous tanks? Yeah, we're looking forward to it. I'm still debating if I was thinking of maybe getting a table, but I'll have to see what my stocks look like when it gets closer to Findig. I might just come down to be a spectator. I don't know that I would need to bring fish because I've got Fishtoberfest and then we do 3 to 4 swaps a year local here. So between that and then what I sell online, I don't know if I necessarily need to, because it's quite stressful bringing fish that far. Nice. Well, I'm looking forward to it. And then I am going to start. I've had a few clubs and whatnot want me to speak again. So I think I am this next year. That's my goal too. I've loosened the load on the fish house. So I will be able to get out and start speaking at events and whatnot. So I think I will start doing that because I do have a pretty good presentation I do on breeding fish simple. And everybody that's watched it seems to like it. So I think I will offer that to some clubs out there, if you have a club and you'd like for me to come speak, just reach out. We do plan to start doing more of that this next year. Okay, that heavy shit you put, and I'll take care of it.
Okay. Can't say shit.
I realize that. Lisa and Jay said she sent you a text about what's going on.
Respond.
Holy gosh, all the old school cool guys are coming in. Now here's Derek with 44 Mag Guy. What's up, buddy? Haven't seen you in ever either. Nice to see you, man. But this is the new Daniken. We'll just pop up occasionally here and there.
For now.
Down the road, we might pop back into the scene as far as a regular schedule. But while we're trying to get this done and everything else done in our lives, we just think it's easier as of now. We'll just pop up for y'all. And down the road, once I can do the proper videos and the stuff that members deserve, then I'll bring memberships back. It's just right now, I don't think we're giving our members as much as we should. And that is why I shut down memberships. Yeah, June, I think that's what's kept Danny and I in this same place. The idea or thought of moving everything out of here just scares the bejesus out of us. So I think we'll stay put until we're ready to, well, either I die or she dies, then we'll probably make changes then. But I know I don't want to live in the house I lived with my wife for 35 years if she's gone. Too many memories. Eating tacos before work. I think that Danny and I are going to have to go get lunch here pretty quick.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
But we thought we'd pop on, get you guys an update. Things are progressing very well. I will do a full-length video later and probably get in a little more depth and show you each tank a little more, what's going on. Haven't done a fish room tour in a while. Probably won't for a while till things start getting put back together. I will give you breeding update videos on some of the plecos and then some of the other things that we have going on. But it will all be good material later on as things start to get put together. And then Danny and I, then we'll probably start doing a once a month stream for sure. We'll let you guys know what week it will most likely be. But yeah, we're getting some butts kicked in this house. We're starting to get some stuff done. That's a fact, Derek. I think we still got stuff we never put away from 30 plus years we've been in this house. Just in what we've already cleaned out of here, we found stuff we forgot we had even. Now, it's funny, the tank that the Exodons were in, we sent that over to my son-in-law. He had always liked them, so he has them. But anyway, when we moved that whole situation out of there, behind the stand in there, she found two of our Salvini Rio Candelaria males. I knew they had come up missing. I had looked for them, but they were actually behind the fish tank stand, buried back in there. So she found those poor guys. So we gave them a proper burial now. What's going on, House of Pisces? Hello. Yeah, we've been doing a little of that too, but it's more so we are reinventing Daniken's house. We have now successfully, in the last month alone, gotten rid of almost 25 tanks. We can officially say we are under 50 now, so everything's been going on the plan. We only have one tank full of mutt guppies left, and then we did get rid of 3 or 4 lines of shrimp are gone now. All the shell dwellers are going to be gone. So our frag tank, our 50 low boy frag tank, we are going to be selling. That's going to be gone. Oh, that's nice of them, June. It's always fun to go to the fish store. Danny and I have been staying clear of them on purpose right now because we don't want to bring anything in until we're done moving everything around. Then we are slowly going to rebuild everything back to our specifications and what we've always been known for in rare exotic species. And then the plecos will be breeding, but all of our show tanks will be very nice. Exotic, cool fish. I am planning on bringing back. I'm going to bring back my paratilapia. Only this time I'm going to have them solely in a tank by themselves, and I hope to breed them. That is something I do want to breed, or the paratilapia, bleaker eye, Marilambo. I don't necessarily need the pollini. I don't like the spots on them as much, but I do plan to refurbish them into the fish room. They'll most likely be in one of these 135s, most likely the convict tank. The convicts, I am actively trying to get rid of at this point. I wish I could have went to Findig last year because I would have got rid of all of them in one shot, but unfortunately the stars didn't align, so I was not able to do that. Yeah, I hate that when there's bad fish stores. I'm actually spoiled. We don't even take advantage of the main one here in town because I don't do business with them if I can avoid it anymore. But we do a lot of business with World of Wet Pets and um, K's Pets over on Division here are my 2 main stores. And then, of course, All Things Aquarium. Aaron's always been good to me out there in Wilsonville. He's another store I like a lot for our local stores here. I probably need to get out and see. I haven't seen All Things Aquarium in quite a while. I need to get out there and see old Aaron. I haven't seen him in a while. He's the one that actually gave me that 300 gallon that I have the Bricons in. He didn't charge me anything for it. All I had to do was pick it up, which was really, really cool of him. And he's also the one when that guy had that 550 where we had to go over and save a bunch of fish. He's the one that hooked me up with that as well. So, which is pretty cool. That's cool, Lisa. Well, hopefully it comes together for you soon there, Derek. But we've been, like I said, guys, it's good to finally be getting the stuff done that we need. It's taken a lot of pressure off us now. I mean, it's fun and all having 100 tanks almost, but it's not so fun when it comes time to take care of them. And out of the goodness of the fish, we just thought that it would be better that we get it downsized enough to where we don't have to worry about it. Now we literally, with what we have, we could do the entire house in one day now if we wish to. We'll probably still break it up and do one room per night or whatever, but knowing I have the ability where if I wanted to spend a Saturday, I could get everything knocked out in one day is a nice problem to have. Like I said, I think we're at 47, 48, something like that, June. 50 is probably where we're going to be. So we still have a 125 tall outside to bring in, a 75 outside to bring in, a 180 and a 135 outside. And then there's a second 135 out there too. So we've got about 5 or 6 tanks out there that will be getting brought back into the mix. And then, of course, then we have the 2 paludariums that will be getting set up. And then also, Danny has 2 aqua cube show tanks that will be becoming nice escaped shrimp tanks down the road soon. Once we're done with all the things we got going on, it's also going to be clearing out Danny's office, and we'll be able to get that set up the way she wishes. So she'll be able to have her way and have everything done. Danny does not like streaming next to me. I drive her nuts because I'm constantly moving. So my ADD bothers her when we're streaming. So once we get everything redialed in and we can stream the way she likes, where we're both in our own little spot, that's what we'll be going to. And eventually I will most likely pick up another streaming platform other than StreamYard to do things with, so I can do videos and all that while streaming as well. Right now I'm streaming from my phone, which just was easier when I'm going to go around and show you guys things like I was doing. So that's what we got going on, guys. So what I'll probably do is end the stream here shortly because Danny and I are going to go get some lunch. And then when I get back, we'll most likely do a few water changes today. I've got to get the big boy room back there water changed and the 2 fish tanks in the wall. Probably start with the wall tanks today. They're the ones that I want to get done mostly. And then I've got to get the FX6 for the Frontosa back up and running. My guess is they've spit a bunch of sand in again, so I got to get that torn down and pulled out and get all the sand out of it, then test it to make sure it works when I get done doing that. And if it doesn't, then I've got to take apart the whole pump assembly housing and get in there and give it a good cleaning. Luckily, I know the FX6 products well and the FX4, so I know how to navigate all that to get them all working again. What's up, Carver? Haven't seen you in a while, brother. Hope all is well. Thanks, House of Pisces. Yeah, we've been busting our butts. Well, the one nice thing about the FX6 and FX4s and any of the FX series, June, they have fail safes on them. So where if that propeller gets any kind of bind to them, they automatically shut off. So they keep them from getting damaged, which is nice. Yeah, that is one good thing about the FX6 products. They do have fail-safe modes to keep them from getting permanent damage. Yeah, we just recently, Carver stopped live streaming by a schedule. I do pop-ups occasionally now, but the 29th of December was our last scheduled live stream. We are backing off the live streaming for right now while we get this fish house resituated and everything dialed in the way we need. Plus, Danny and I, the main thing was there was just too many times that we would be out somewhere having a good time with friends or relatives, and we would have to end it because we had the live stream. We figure we've got enough following, we should be able to do pop-ups and be just fine. Well, that's good to know, House of Pisces. We're gonna have them out here this next week. I'm actually, the other neat thing is right now it's got that same aluminum sliding glass door. I'm gonna actually, while they're here, I'm gonna have those converted to French doors. So in the summertime, if we wish, we can have a screen on that sucker and basically have this whole fish house nice and wide open in the summertime. Will be nice. And then I'm going to do stuff with, I'm going to redo this deck outside here, and then we can actually fix up the lower part of the deck and the upper deck so we can make it nice for chilling again. Then hopefully if all this gets put together before this coming October, Our goal is to be able to have a Daniken party like we used to when Fishtoberfest is going on. Have you all over for a Daniken fish house tour where everybody can come in. Everybody, when we did that before, seemed to enjoy themselves. We usually have a nice little spread of food and drink, and everybody has a good time. And anyway, we're going to probably be doing that again. That is our long range goal, to allow us to be able to open our fish house during Fishtoberfest, where if folks want to come by for a visit, they'll be able to. Yeah, it's not necessarily live streaming was work, but it does, any way you look at it, takes an hour that you have to do it. You have to take the time to set up the stream and all that good stuff. Just sometimes you run out of time. Anyway, guys, I suppose I should get off here and start getting some help to Danny. Oh, you always have a seat here. You don't even have to come during the Daniken parties, Lisa. You're welcome to come to our place anytime you wish. All you have to do is holler, let us know when you're coming. I'll even pick you up at the airport. That goes for any of my members and you folks, man. You guys are what's been Daniken. So if you ever want to come for a visit, just holler. We'll come get you. Anyway, guys, suppose I should get off of here, go help Danny and go get some lunch. I appreciate y'all showing up, and look for us doing pop-ups and update videos as I go through this process. I will start getting better about the shorts. I'm here all day, so there's no reason why I can't get y'all a few shorts here and there. I'll do a better job with that. I'll try to get you at least 2 or 3 a day. Get some shorts going. Anyway, guys, as always, love your fish. Appreciate y'all coming to the live stream. We'll see you again real soon. And as always, love your fish. This could be Kenny E. Check it out for now. Thanks for coming, guys.